Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Heart Gold. My name is daEpad. In the last part, we caught Entei back at Johto, and we got our 16th badge by defeating Blue, the final gym leader. And in this episode, we'll be doing plenty of new things that is exclusive to the remakes. If you are not playing the remakes alongside with me, or if you're watching this anyway, or whatever, uh, what was the question again? Oh yeah. Uh, if you're playing the original games alongside with me, the stuff in this game you do not have to do, except for this part right here. What you want to do is talk to Professor Oak, show him that we got his lousy Kanto gym badges. I will say that Kanto was pretty hard at some points, but you know what? It wasn't like the hardest things ever. Good to see you. This is what I've wanted to give you. And we get HM08. This was the rock climb HM that Blue was talking about. The hidden machine's rock climb when we use it to climb up rock walls. And there's a lot of stuff happening around this game that involves using rock climb, mainly to evolve certain Pokemon to 4th gen Pokemon. Like I said before, you can get the Magmarizer at Cinnabar Island if you use the whatever it's called, the rock climb there, and then you could evolve Magmar to Magnum Mortar. An example like that. No wonder I sensed something in you when we met. Tell you what, Ishan. I'll make arrangements so that you can go to Mount Silver. Of course you have to see something in me, because my name is the same thing as the one in Fire and Leaf Green. Okay, whatever. Mount Silver is a big mountain that is the home to many wild Pokemon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, so it's off limits. But we can make an exception in your case. Go to the Pokemon League reception gate. You can reach Mount Silver from there. Now, at this point, Mount Silver is open up for you whenever you need to head back there. But like I said, I don't want to do that just yet. There is so much new stuff in after you get the 16th badge. There's a lot more stuff happening that I really want to show off. First off is right here in Salt City. You might recall at the Game Freak Development Center, there was a guy in the sound designing department. He said that when we get 16 badges, we have to come back and see him. So, is it right here? It should be this one. So why don't we do that? So yeah, I must say, going to this, we are very close to completing this entire game. It's kind of amazing to me. I mean, granted, I didn't think it was going to be so long, but I didn't actually think this game was actually going to be longer than expected. So who do we have to talk to? I think it's this guy. Yep, I am the sound designer. I compose music. Wow, you have collected all Kanto gym badges already. I have something for you. Yeah, whatever. We get the GB sounds, or as we like to call it, the Game Boy sounds. It's a rectangular thing with a black and white screen that you can use to play the original Pokemon. Oh wait, that is it. That was a Game Boy. All right, that's cool then. Always playing some classic music. This is a really cool item. I wish they had it in Fire and Leaf Green, but then again, those were like the first remakes. I don't know if they, ever realized it or whatever. So why don't we deselect some of our items, and I'm gonna put this as my number one because I usually keep it as number one. It's a Game Boy pretty much, and let's just do that. If you use the Game Boy sound, everything changes back to the Kanto music. There are certain songs that were not used in the original version that is actually transferred to this version. Like Cinnabar Island, the music in that game in the original one was actually just Viridian City. But since they actually added Cinnabar Island's music to this game, they actually do have an original tune of it. Not only that, but the tunes itself, I mean the battles itself have the original music. There are certain music though in this game that does not get transferred to 8-bit music. And that's pretty much, what was it? Basically the new legendary Pokemon music. Like Pokemon music that was not in the original game in any case. Certain Pokemon music like the Team Rocket fights, since we can no longer fight Team Rocket, uh, since we can no longer fight Team Rocket because they're pretty much done. You could actually hear their song every Sunday, I believe. It's like every Sunday is like every Sunday is like an 8-bit marathon or something, and I don't know, I always thought it was cool. I might let this run throughout the rest of this LP, the 8-bit music. I don't know, maybe you guys can let me know if you really want to hear it, but maybe I'll use it in the final boss. Now, there's something I should talk about here. Professor Oak, after you beat the final boss of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, he will give you a choice of 3 Pokemon, or one of 3 Pokemon. I will bio them right now, even though it makes sense to bio them after I take on the final boss. I just want to like complete all the bios before the bonus episodes get released. So yeah, another thing is that these 3 Pokemon are not in the original game. You have to transfer from the original Generation 1 games. That being said, it's the Kanto starters. So, choice 1 of course is Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is the more balanced type. It's really easy to train, but it's also very versatile. A lot of good moves to, hinder the opponent, and it's also pretty good with its special stats. I usually like using Bulbasaur. It's not my personal favorite, but it's actually one that I think everyone should get into. The next Pokemon is Charmander, the more popular choice. I'm not a fan of Charmander, really. I'm not really a fan of the Charmander's family. Because, I don't know, they're offensive and they're fast, kind of like Cyndaquil. So, I think that's really cool. I'm just not personally a fan of Charizard. That's really all there is to it. It's a lot better in this game, though. It can learn Dragon Pulse, it can learn Solar Beam, Focus Blast, all this good stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's still a great Pokemon to use, even though it's quad weak to Stealth Rock. It's still pretty okay. And then finally we have Squirtle, who's my personal pick. He's a lot more defensive. Water's a great type in general. It's very good at standing up to attacks, because it's definitely the most defensive Pokemon. And it kind of like defines what water types normally are, and that's balanced and bulky. So yeah, they're all pretty good Pokemon. I wouldn't get it past that. They're all very good. So yeah, I guess honestly, there's not really much for us to do. There was something at the daycare center I really want to show. Maybe I should do it. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I feel happy today. It makes sense for me to do it in the last second, though. But really, who's really doing this anymore? I really want to show this off. This is gonna be hilarious. Why don't we do this? I'll meet you guys at the daycare center. The original Goldenrod City music. Oh, please stop giving me that. Okay. It's so good, though. Okay. If you guys remembered, we put a Pokemon in the daycare center. I think it was a Togepi. Yep, there's Togepi. Well, it hasn't evolved, that's for sure. Because Pokemon don't really evolve in daycares. But let's see how much it grew from level 1. I'm assuming it started as level 1. It's good to see you again. Wow, it grew up to level 40. You can raise 2 of your Pokemon if you want. I honestly would have expected a little bit more. Maybe if I was doing the side quest, it probably would have raised by an extra 2 levels, I would assume. But, oh my god, it's at level 41. What was the ability? It's Naive Nature. Serene Grace. I already said that Serene Grace is an awesome ability. Not really the greatest moveset. I mean, I guess Wish is okay, but for something like Togekiss, when it gets fully evolved, not really. Actually, Ancient Power with Serene Grace is actually pretty cool. So there's that. But man, that Togepi does not like me now. So yeah, now that that's done, and I don't have to worry about it again, I will meet you guys back at Fuchsia City. Of course, if no one really replies to my response of using the Game Boy sounds. I guess I'll just keep on the Game Boy sounds till the very finale. But yeah, now that everything is cleared up in the path, I should mention that at this point I would recommend buying some Ultra Balls, Great Balls, Pokeballs even, maybe some timer balls. I'm not sure where they sell timer balls here though, because we will be heading to a special encounter, so to speak. You can only do this, of course, when damn it, I'm gonna skip this fight. Alright, as I was saying, you need a Rock Smash in order to... Actually, not really Rock Smash, but you just need You need... God damn it. You need all 16 badges to do this. You cannot do this any way else. I think I went the wrong way. I feel like I'm supposed to go the other way. But we'll have to see. Oh, the original Ice Cave music. So much memories. Okay, we're at Seafoam Islands. There's no new Pokemon here, but there is a TM here that I really want. Not to mention, this area, of course, is not in the original game. It's completely just scrapped, pretty much. Let's see what this right here is. Get an Ice Heal. I would normally take a picture from Cameron, the photographer, but my full team is not here right now. I put Typhlosion and Tyranitar in the PC for now. So yeah, why don't we get our Master Pulse? Hopefully I have enough repels for this. I know where to go. It's just I want to make sure I get the TM. I know it's not here. Ooh, a Grip Claw. But you know, I think what Grip Claw does is I think it like extends the duration of like certain moves like Wrap, Bind, and stuff like that. All right, let's head down here. I don't think this is the path. No, this is not the path. Let's keep going up then. God, you have no idea how much I've always liked this song from the original game, and I loved it. I love it in this one too. God, nostalgia just kicks in so well. Ooh. Here we have ice physics. It wouldn't be an ice cave without ice physics. Why don't we just use... actually, I could have just... Nah, whatever. It's one of those episodes. I'm going to make it as long as possible until I feel like it's necessary for me to stop. Okay. Delibird? Ma'am? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, okay. Well... Ma'am, why do you have a Delibird? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything you just went through. Yeah, you hit me with present. That really didn't do anything. But okay. Good choice. Good choice of fighting that trainer. Let's try to skip this guy. Let's head down here because I think... No? There's nothing. Alright. I guess we have no choice but to take on this guy because, well... the music! God, anyone who has played the original games will get sudden nostalgia from this. It's amazing that they did this. I love it. I love it. Let's use another close combat. Actually, I should probably give the TMs and HMs fixed up right now because I think I don't know if I mentioned I got Stone Edge. I think. Did I? I think I got Stone Edge. I got Stone Edge from the Battle Frontier. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe I should use it on Hera. Might as well. You know, it'd be pretty helpful. Okay, let's use another close combat. We should be good to go. I mean, I already just fought a Lapras out there. It was 7 levels lower, but maybe I can take it down with this. Yay! And Hera's gonna grow a level, because I needed Hera to grow levels really bad. It was like the lowest member of my team, unfortunately. At least in level-wise. Okay. I lost all the way out here. Okay. Now let's head over here. The TMs I got, of course, I just said, Stone Edge. Where is it? There it is. I forgot to give it to him when I got it. So, Shrapnel. Why did I say Shano? Hera. Here you go. Let's replace Rock Slide, because having two rock moves is not really the best choice, especially when it's like the fourth generation game. Now you might be thinking, now Rock Climb is required to get to the final boss, and I want to have a full team for my final boss, the team I always used with. Not many Pokemon can learn it. Onyx and Fires can learn it, but the Pokemon I'm going to give it to is Yami. It would still benefit for his strategy of, confusion, infatuation, but it'll also make it so the opponent will be confused from Rock Climb, because Rock Climb does have a secondary effect where the opponent could get confused. I think it's like 20%, so that's not bad. Better than Signal Beam in terms of like the chance and stuff. It was always funny to me that wait, how do I do this? Uh Wait, what? Oh, okay, okay. It was always funny to me, in Black and White and Black and White 2, Ampharos can actually learn, um, Confuse Ray while leveling up, and I realized it took so long for them to do that, because, I don't know, I could see Ampharos using Confuse Ray in the first place because of his tailor, I guess, but, yeah, I never knew he never learned Confuse Ray, and that helps even more with the, strategy and stuff. Here we have an Ultra Ball. The TM should be down here, actually. We also have a Pokemon waiting for us, and we might be able to see it from here. We won't be able to get it just yet, but... wait, what? Oh, is it around here? No? What the hell? Okay, whatever. Let's use another Max Repel. I should probably play Pikmin 3 after. I need to, like, get more into the game. I did a little more stuff in that, but, Oh, by the way, I actually found I found a new copy of Pokemon Emerald, and I'm really excited because guess what, guys? I know how many of you want me to do a Let's Play of Pokemon Emerald now. Actually, no, not any. None of you said that. Many of you have been asking me to do a Let's Play on Black and White 2, actually. Being that that's the latest Pokemon game, of course. But I'm doing this in generation order, or regional order, technically. Um, yeah. So if you're looking forward to that game, you're going to have to wait longer. That TM we got was Ice Beam, 95 power, 100 accuracy. We are definitely giving it to C-Force. Even though Blizzard hits 2 Pokemon at a time, there's not really much double battles in this game, surprisingly. We're going to get rid of Blizzard. Ice Beam is very accurate. I'm a huge fan of Ice Beam. It is most definitely my favorite ice attack. I mean, I can't really say for too much. I'm not really a fan of the ice attacks or ice Pokemon in general. They're one of the worst types to me. But yeah, that Ghost and Bug are really just not good. Ground is somewhere up there, honestly. Okay, for this one, all you need to do is push these things up. Push this left. And we're good to go. The puzzles are not too bad. They're not as hard as maybe the Ice Cave, surprisingly, of course. As for this, though... Do I just... That's odd. Looks kind of, tough to get around for this one. Yeah, that's not fixed. Let's try this again. We're almost done with this cave. I just want to like see what that item is, because that's pretty much the last item we'll be checking out. I can go through here though. Yeah, okay, I can do that. But then, oh wait, okay, here we go. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. There we go. That ice block is just there to like trick us. Sweet, we got a big pearl. I always forget to sell items though. Man, okay. Okay, now what we want to do is head down this ladder, and we're pretty much good to go. For those who are wondering, yes, this is in the Kanto games, of course, but they're really annoying in the Kanto games, like, ugh. The water puzzles, even. Is this not the right way? Maybe I gotta keep going because I didn't see what's up there. Maybe we're here. We should be here. No, we're not. What am I saying? I just remembered something. The ladder that I wanted to go to was like in the top left. You can see the Pokemon right there, but the Pokemon I wanted to head to was in the top left. Maybe I have to go around here. There was another entrance I remember though that you could get around to. So we're still heading down to the basement, so maybe that won't be a problem. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. There's also another entrance in the top left, like I said, but I don't know. Alright. Alright, we made it here. Next time in Pokemon Heart Gold, we will take on this Pokemon. We will take on another Pokemon. And then we'll head to another Pokemon. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all whenever.